Alright, so in art college, you're gonna have to submit your already done application that's gonna take a while, and then you gotta do your portfolio. And portfolios are like more than half of it. By the way, this is my room. Hello. Wonderful. I know. Thank you. Anyway, back to it. Today I'm gonna be showing you my portfolio for college acceptance and admittance and blah blah blah. And just before we all get started, I wanted to tell you what colleges I applied to, my stats, and where I'm going and why. First up, colleges I'm applying to. I applied to MICA, PAFA, and UArts, and MICA. So that's 4 colleges, not a lot, but like, I am extremely picky. So I like visited all along the East Coast. I went to like all of the schools, and those were the ones where I was like, that sounds pretty good. So that's where I applied, because portfolios take a very long time to do. You might think it's not a long time, but you gotta write about it, so it's a long time. But anyway, I applied to 4 schools. My stats are gonna be up on the screen so you can see that, because y'all are gonna be nosy and being like, what the hell? So true stuff right now. I got a really great scholarship to MICA, so I'm gonna be going there. Like pretty good. Not like a full ride, but almost a full ride. And I might be getting a full ride. I don't know, man. It's great. But yeah, that wouldn't have happened if I didn't do the things that I did. But I'm just gonna show you my portfolio, and it's gonna be great, because you're gonna see what I did, and then you're gonna be like, wow, now I know what I should put, or now I know what not to put, because some people are idiots, like me. I'm an idiot. Hello. Alright, first up is Bonnie. This is a zine that I did when I was in freshman 9th grade. And it's based off of me just liking to do poems and stuff. I like poems. I like writing creepy poems. It's just something I like to do. The reason why I made a zine like this is because, well, one, I just wanted to do it. A lot of this stuff I just wanted to do. It wasn't an art class. It wasn't mandated. Just a fun thing. The next one I did wasn't an art class, but it was like a do your own thing assignment, and then I submitted it without color because I didn't do the color yet by the time I submitted, which was like October 30. I submitted on Halloween, my portfolio, and then I finished this like a week after, so I'm just gonna put a little color one up there, which I didn't send the colored one, but it was really nice that I got to color it. I like color. Next one I did was, it's basically a line drawing of the lake that's next to my house. I'm like, it's a observational life drawing. Yeah, you're gonna need some of those. They don't have to be like, oh look, I spent like 17 hours. No. This was like 30 minutes and it was cold in February and I was not having it. Alright, next was another house in my neighborhood. It wasn't really an observational drawing because I took a picture and then drew the picture, but you get the picture. Sorry. Yeah, and then I just colored it with digital life things, and I thought it looked nice, and my others thought it looked nice, so I included it. Which is why I also included another picture of houses from the same area, because like I really like drawing houses and bushes. Very original. Oh, anyway. Yeah, and then I did 1-minute figure drawings, but I only did like one of those. So like yeah, I know how to do gesture. I'm not a one-trick pony. I'm not a pony. Because the next one I did was bushes. Again. But this time it was over a different figure drawing that I did. And these were like 10-15 minute figure drawings in white charcoal on black acrylic paper. and then I went over it with acrylic gouache because I left over acrylic gouache. I just felt like it. A lot of this I just felt like doing. The figure drawings that are in here are from an online figure drawing class. So Google stuff, draw some art. I like drawing some nudes. All right. And then the next two I didn't submit to every school because I did portfolio reviews. Do those if you can. You can do them online. Just do them before you submit your portfolio, because if you do them, you actually get feedback, and that's so good. Like, there's a lot of things that I would have done or wouldn't have done if I didn't do portfolio reviews. And when you do take them, make sure to like write down what they're saying, because you're going to forget, because your mind is going to be like blank as soon as you get out of there, because like professionals talking about your art and your heart, that's like your heart, that's really hard, which is why you write it down, because, you know, bad memory. Murder face is one of my favorite words because it's very fun to say and you can use it to describe literally anything. That in a class that I had, and it turned out pretty nice, but I'm not good at screen printing and it wasn't that good of a quality. Like, I could have gone with thinner lines. I didn't know what I was doing, but there was just something new. And I did digital, I did dip pen, I did all the things. The next one I did was a part of my first AP art portfolio, and I didn't include this one in all of them, but if you want to read it, you can try to read it, but you can't really read it. Yeah, I use Posca pens with this and digital. I don't really like it anymore. I don't really like that entire thing anymore that I did, but it's fine. And again, some of them, all the colleges I switched up the portfolio so it wasn't the same, but the little essay things, those were the same. Yeah, girl, copy and paste and over here. All right, the next one I did was Rose's Cottage. Now it's by a different name, Until Everything Collapses. Yeah, probably. Yeah, I renamed it because I didn't really like how it looked title-wise. Like, that's why there's a weird cloud over there. Now it's all not there anymore, but this is how it originally looked. And I only got the first and third pages done by that point because it was October. And 2 pieces already done in October for AP art. Come on, don't yell at me. And yeah, so that was the next 2. And then I did 2 watercolor portraits of pretty women. And they were kind of observational, but I did them because they were pretty women. Thank you. Then I did a really illustrative, like high up there illustrative work, because it was a Draw This in Your Style by Heikawa, and I love her, and I was like, this is a Draw This in Your Style, and I did it. And they were like, she did do it. She did. The next one is just digital, and it was from another figure drawing class, but like this one I like drew the basic sketchy bit, and then I just went over it a lot, and then I did some lettering. I really love lettering, if you couldn't already tell by the old AP art one. I really love lettering because it's just like its own layer on the art, and then it like brings a deeper meaning to it. So I really wanted to show that I knew how to do that, but this one I didn't include in all of them. And then there's a couple more that I did too, because it's like 12 to 20 pieces in October of 2019. That was a while ago. And then I did this skeleton when I was in 9th grade. And it was an 18 by 24 piece of paper, and I used charcoal pencils, and I did not blend, and it took 3 months because I'm an idiot. Yes, and then I did, this was like the second to last piece. I did this digital illustration and I really loved it. And it was like my color palettes at the time, like those were the colors. And I really love using recurring color palettes because it's just easier to color. And I don't like obnoxious neon colors, if you couldn't tell by my entire demeanor of like a mauve. I like mauve. Kind of like my name. Mad. The last piece that I put in there is called La Juve. And La Juve is a play, alright? It's a 1920s anti-Semitic play in the US, and this was before World War II, so the America did not like Jews. No. And they were like, yeah, let's just put an anti-Semitic play out. And I got this playbook, the original playbook that they like gave out if you bought it. And then I drew in it with India ink that's permanent because now no one can read it. And even if you search online for this play, you still can't find it. Only I have the copy. And now no one can read this. So if you like put your personality in there and you put in what's important to you and what matters to you, but you still put it in a way that like shows your abilities, that's all they're looking for, man. So yeah, most of this is illustration because that's what I'm there for, illustration. But some of it I just put in because it was observational or figure drawings. I mean, do a portfolio review. That's my #1 recommendation. Do one with a professional. They'll tell you what's up. They'll tell you, hey, you might want to put in that. Yeah. So how did I get a lot of money? A full tuition scholarship? Well, I don't know either, man. I don't know. But my admissions counselor for MICA, she was like, hey, if you want to send any new pieces, to my, like, just text them to me. We're doing a second jury. And by this point, this was in March. And October to March is a very long time. So I like texted her around 20 to 40 pieces that I've done. I am insane. I texted her the entirety of the comic that I've already posted, like half of it on here. I texted her that frog piece and literally anything that I didn't send her in the application, I just sent to her then. And that was a lot of work because I did improve from October to April. I did. And I did more big illustrations and I've been doing some stuff. And then I just sent her all that and she was like, okay. It was really great. But yeah, if you like continue to work on your portfolio even after you submit it for certain schools and you send it to them, even if they don't ask for it, it's gonna be great. Yeah, academically, the essays don't really matter. Otherwise, I wouldn't be accepted into any schools. I am really bad at writing stuff that isn't really short poems, and even my poems are pretty bad, but I don't like revising. You're gonna wanna edit stuff. You're gonna have to edit stuff. But yeah, that was my portfolio. And you can see the difference. So you're gonna basically do a portfolio review, make sure that you keep working on your portfolio after it's submitted and keep doing the things you were doing before then. And talk to your admissions counselor, see if you can get any benefits, more money. It's important. And do a figure drawing class. It's a fun time. You get to draw some naked people. I'll leave like names of those places in the description. And that's how it went with college. Now I'm gonna go to college, but I don't know if I'm gonna go next semester because everything's closed and you can't go online for an art school. That's just stupid. Why do you think I'm going? It's the facilities. Yeah. Anyway, bye-bye.